Hello. Happy Friday, everyone. KLCC community. It's Kate Langford here. We help empower people to find a job that they love and not one that they know. So I hope this might resonate with some people today. I just want to do some real talk. I mean, for those that know me, I'm a straight shooter anyway, and I'm very honest in the way that we operate here, because there's no point sitting there and being fluffy. We need to rip a Band-Aid off and get the work done. However, today I just want to talk a little bit about the journey of finding a new job, or the journey of being in one that you don't like, or you're feeling undervalued, or that you're not passionate about. So I just kind of want to talk a little bit more about this today and say that it's really normal to feel yucky. It's really normal to feel your self-worth drop. You know, when you work in a job for so long, or you've been unemployed for a while, it gets to the point where it's really demotivating. It's like, am I good enough? Can I do that? Why is it that I'm not getting on with my boss? Or why is it that I constantly butt heads with my co-workers? Or, all of these feelings are all so normal. And I want to validate them today and say it is really normal to feel all of those things. I guess the biggest thing there is, if you are feeling those things, it's because you're not in the right place. And I want you to comment below, even yes, that maybe you've had some of these feelings that I'm talking about. And if you have any questions about it, please comment, because I want to answer, or even do a Q&A for you guys to give you some, advice and situational examples. So hi Helen, hi Sue, hi Belinda. Hi, Belinda, Suzanne. Yeah, so look, I think, the self-worth piece is really, really important. So it gets really demotivating. You get to that point where you're just like, what's the point? Within yourself that you've got a lot to offer, you've got a lot of skills, you've got a lot of value, but the constant rejection, the constant, maybe support network of, why are you doing that? Or you're not good enough, or the self-talk from previous work trauma. All of those things are really normal. I actually had someone come in and interview with me yesterday, and this is only coming up for me now that I thought maybe I'd share. And it was to apply for a role with me. And look, I asked a lot of the questions, but there was a lot of trauma for her, through talking about experiences in a previous role and things like that, which you shouldn't bring up at interview. But it's about understanding and combating and getting your head in that space of, this doesn't serve me. I don't feel great about myself. These are not my people. I need to go on a job hunt, a boss hunt, a company hunt now. So it's really easy to whinge or be negative and go, oh, this is really annoying. Oh, how is work? It's consuming my time at home, talking to my partner. It's affecting my mood with my kids, all of those things. And type yes if you're feeling any of these things in the comments below. But it's normal. It's really normal to feel all of those things. And that's why we're here to help you. So it's about recognizing that something's not right, and then going, I don't want to stay in this another day longer. I need to do something. And it's changing from, I know I should do something, I want to do something, to I will do something. And that's where a lot of people stay there for a while, sometimes years, which when you think about it, you could have saved yourself that heartbreak or negative energy or self-worth talk and stopped that a while ago. Do it now. I'm validating all of those feelings, but at the end of the day, it's about you making a choice and drawing a line in the sand and saying, not serving me. I don't feel great about myself. It's affecting my relationships. I'm sick of living week to week. That's where you've got to draw the line in the sand and make that choice to want to make the change. So then people go, okay, well, I'm not liking this. I'm going to stop whinging about it or being negative. But how do I do it, right? So that's the how piece. That's where you go to people like myself or whoever else it is that you want to talk to. The how piece is where you need to make a decision. I need help with the how. If you were to stay in a job longer than you should, it actually causes it's havoc. It's havoc for your emotional wellness. It's havoc for your capacity of when you're going for other interviews, you actually don't realize it, but you're coming across negative because it's impacted you so much that it's becoming trauma. So it's very real to have trauma in jobs. All of the people that work for me have come from places like that. All of them. I started my own business because of that. So don't keep rewriting the script. Sorry, let me say that again. Don't keep that same script. I want you to rewrite the script. So that's draw a line in the sand. I'm going to do something here, and I'm going to start with baby steps. That might be, I am going to leave by June 30. What is it that's right for me? You know, really start thinking about that. And obviously I can't go into the whole career coaching piece right here, but I mean, that's what we help with. But I just wanted to give you some perspective that it's really normal, it's okay, but it comes down to you making a choice. Because if you stay in a job too long, it will cause you possible trauma. And I know that's a big word, but it's true. We spend more time at work than we do anywhere else, but yet you can be traumatized by relationships, traumatized by other things. Why can you not have trauma at work? It's probably happening right in front of you if it's not something you're enjoying. You know, you need to get on a boss hunt. You need to find, it's not just a job hunt. It's actually not a role hunt. It's an industry hunt, company hunt, boss hunt. That's actually what you need to be looking for, because when you're in a business, working in an admin role here in one industry is going to be very different to an admin role over in this industry. Very different. A manager over here might be different to a manager over there. Completely change for you. It could be no growth here, lots of growth there. All of those things. So it's about working out what's right for you. What is it that you need to fly? So it's about internalizing, looking at that, looking at what it is that you want, what you represent, what your non-negotiables are, and then going out and finding that rather than responding to, well, that job looks all right, I'll apply for it. It's, what do I need? Go find it, not what's out there and fit square peg round hole box for what's out there. Is that making sense to you guys? Give me a yes in the comments or a thumbs up, or a hashtag replay if you're watching that. Is that all making sense? You know, and this is the real talk I want to bring today, because so many people that we've had come through here, honestly, even go, oh gosh, this isn't working, I want to give up. In actual fact, resilience is key, but it's making the choice to actually keep going and reach out to for the help if you need it. We had one client that was a psychologist herself, and she struggled and got so down on herself, saying, you know, I've been beaten down, I haven't been paid right, all of these things have been happening to me. Her self-worth got so far down that she didn't know what she was capable of doing anymore, and it took some time to turn that confidence and headspace around, and now she's flying and she got a job and she's loving it, so with more money. So you know, on the next part of what I'm talking about here, it's about your support network too. You've got to surround yourself with the right people, whether that's us or family, friends. Really write down the names of people that impact you in a positive way, that when you go there and talk to them about it, they're not giving their own opinion, their own, you know, their own triggers, but they're actually there to either listen, support, and nurture you. You've got this, or that sounds great. You don't need to go to people for advice, because that comes from, you know, within you. Sometimes people that are too close can actually hinder you. It's pretty powerful. Sometimes people that are too close can hinder you. And they know you really well too. And you are who you hang around, right? So support networks are just absolutely critical to the success in this journey, because if you're talking to people at work negatively about the same thing, you're not going to move anywhere. If you're talking to family that don't necessarily understand, if you have friends that want to shoot you down, and I'm not saying we all have that, but I'm just saying I need you to look around you and surround yourself with the people that are genuinely putting their hand out and saying, hey, I want to hear about this. I think you're amazing and you can do this. How can I help you? They're the kind of people that you need when it comes to the job search process and finding this new job, or just realizing where you are is not serving you. That's so powerful, but it's about making the choice. So there's a lot of stuff in here, but it's really just, I hope this has resonated with some of you today. Please comment below if it has. I really love to help people find something that they love and not what they know. And I guess, you know, that word is, you're respecting yourself, you're honoring yourself to do what is right for you and not just for somebody else or because society says we should, right? Really powerful. Now, I've been listening to Brené Brown because I love a lot of her stuff. And the thing that she talked about in one of her, in the Audible book, The Atlas, I think it's called The Atlas, I've nearly finished it. She talks about trust. And, you know, I think when you trust an employer or you trust an organization that you're working for, it's actually, that's where you'll fly. So she talks about braving. So, you know, do you have boundaries at work? Are they respected? Reliability, you know, are you doing what you say? Are they doing what they say and committing? Accountability, you know, are they owning their mistakes? Are they owning, okay, cool, I could have handled that better. You know, that there's a vault, there's confidence in conversations. Integrity, we talk about, you know, practicing, you know, choosing courage over comfort, you know, and practicing that value, you know, is that something that you're doing? Non-judgment, so asking for help without judgment, you know, how do you feel about this? You know, that's really important when you work for an organization, that you can approach your boss and actually sit there and have a conversation or ask for help without not being judged or without not being great at the work or great at the job. Really important to have that in a boss. And then the last thing is G. So this is braving that I'm talking about, and that's about generosity. So that's, you know, extend the most, you know, generous interpretations possible, you know, through the words and actions of others. So, you know, I think it's important that there's trust in the organization you work for, trust in yourself. And I think when you can trust in yourself that you are worth more, and that's not about dollars, this is about worthy of being seen, heard, nurtured, whatever it is that you need in a job, please look around and see if that's what you've got where you are. So I hope that was powerful for you today. Give me a hashtag replay if you've watched it, a like, a love, or any comments. I'd be really keen to see how this has resonated with you today, because I think there's a lot of people that I needed to share this with today. I felt compelled to sit here. You know, I'm a little bit woo-woo, I guess you'd say. I've got a bit of a third eye, but I feel like there's people that needed me to jump on here today and have some real talk. So, I mean, I do real talk all the time anyway, but I hope that was helpful. I hope you're having a great week, and keep going, all right? But make the choice. Make the choice today on whether or not what you're doing right now is serving you. And if you need the help, reach out. Just go to our website. There's a free booking link there for a free 20-minute chat. Yeah, katelangford.com.au. Book a free call if you need. That's all I'm here to do today, is just to hope, you know, that I can serve you guys in, you know, really knowing that this is normal, and then how you can kind of start to shift that mindset to get out. So have a great day, and remember to trust yourself. See ya.